Hi guys, been away for quite some time. Had a hectic week. Lots of traveling involved, dealing also with my own personal issues. But just before we start, just remember the three things you're focusing on: health, wealth, and mental. Keep that in mind because I feel that sometimes you can lose track. Quick recap. Last week, the week before, I know I promised that we're gonna go through a step-by-step guide on the money issues. We'll get to some of that in a minute. But let's recap on the other goals. From a health point of view, I'm hoping that you're taking care of your health, you're eating well, you're exercising, you're taking care of your body. For me, I've been very impressed with myself. Hitting the numbers, I'm hitting the gym, and I'm averaging about a 6-day week that I go to the gym, six times a day. So I'm losing weight. I'm feeling stronger. I'm feeling healthy. So remember, guys, your health is your wealth. You can't attain Lamborghini speed in an old vehicle. So take care of your body. Your body is your tool. Okay, put that aside. Focus on that. Let's move on swiftly to the wealth. Wealth is divided into two aspects. One, my personal one, and what I do for the business. From personally, I'm into CFD trading. Last week, market tanked. I lost a bunch of money. Personally, I lost a bunch of money. I think the last time I checked, I lost about 50k. But if I look at the long term from when I started to now, it's quite a nice upward trend, but it still hurts. But again, the main reason that I lost the money is not knowing when to pull out. But anyway, that's the key, guys. If you're gonna trade in shares, especially CFD, it's a very, very volatile. You need to know where to cut your losses. Biggest lesson: put stop losses and just be clinical about it. No emotions, no hoping, no flip-flappy stuff that you think is gonna go. The numbers just don't lie. The numbers are showing decline, cut it off immediately. Rather cut all your losses while it's still low, because all that's gonna happen is it's gonna go and then you're stuck completely. That's the biggest takeaway from me last week. For interested, I lost money on Tesla, I lost money on Bitcoin also, and I lost some money on Apple shares. It's quite ironic because those were my workhorses, but now they really went down. So that's the personal one. On the business side is, remember the goal which I wrote down in the book was to reduce or eliminate the company debt. We're well on our way there. We're putting things in place. We're facing our demons, and we're getting to a place whereby we can say now we can then stabilize the company and move forward. What I'm doing now is I've realized that part of the success that I experienced while starting the business has become the biggest stumbling block now. In the sense that when I started, I was the core. I was in half the thing. It didn't move without it. But now that I'm removing myself and the business is growing, that's become the biggest stumbling block. Everything comes back to me. And I don't have the time for it, nor I have the capacity to do it all. So I've become the biggest stumbling block. So what I've decided to do is create systems, create processes, so that everything that we do is really automated. So quite exciting journey. I'm busy with that. My biggest advice is to get a business, whatever business you're in, try and automate as early as possible. Okay? Don't wait for it until it grows, because once it's there, it's just too much to do. So during the weekends and at night, I spend time in writing those processes and making sure that in the next couple of weeks we implement the processes. Okay? We will have a separate video regarding in terms of step-by-step guide how to do these things, how do you put down on paper, how do you actually write your process, and it's quite simple, guys. You know your business better than I do. You can Google and get just the backbone, but at the end of the day, you know what makes the business tick. So basically, you just need to get to a place where you can write it down If I come in the business, I pick up a book, I look at it, and I can run the business. So that is the ultimate goal and the aim of the course. So we're busy with that now. The business itself is okay. Side note, guys, South Africa is in a bad state. I don't mean that to discourage you, but I'm saying that so that I've seen a lot of people take things too hard on themselves. You can't be. I mean, the world, it is what it is. I mean, I've seen guys, they put too much pressure and, I mean, affect their health. I've seen some gory stories where guys are contemplating suicide, they're getting divorced. It's just a mess. Guys, don't be too hard on yourself. It's a reflection of external forces in the market. Remember, you can only focus on the things you can control. You cannot control the economic collapse you're going through now. Don't try to do it. Just control your little things, but be mindful of what's happening around you. It's not a reflection of you. And secondly, while we're on the topic is in terms of pressure and financial pressure, guys, think about it. Your biggest pressure, I can bet you now, I've seen this movie, your biggest pressure right now is the people around you. Whether they're influencing you by talking or by exposing to things, or the biggest thing is social media. Social media creates a lot of envy on people and a lot of resentment. Yes, there's some good takeaways in social media whereby you get inspired, but 9 out of 10 times people don't feel inspired. No, they feel resentment, they feel envy, they look at themselves and they judge themselves according to what their friends are posting. Bamban is this, Bamban bought this, Bamban is looking like this, and they look at their life and then they try and reflect that to them. Don't do that. Remember, when you post, you never want to post yourself crying. You never want to post yourself going through a bad time. You only post the good times. Okay? Remember that. And to be honest, 80% of the life that you post is fake. It's fake, guys. So I don't understand why you judging yourself towards that. If anything, to take that and be inspired and take the good. Don't judge yourself. If you can't do that, I'd rather say just stay away from social media. You don't need that stress. Okay? So a lesson here I'm trying to drive home is that financially, guys, look at the finances, look at the goals, work towards the goals, but know where you have influence. Anything above that, you've got no control, don't let it happen. Okay? You gotta deal with what you're gonna write down going forward. Okay? And lastly, before I move away from the topic very quickly, in fact it links to what the mental is. Guys, evaluate yourself. Evaluate the 5 people around you. If you got more than 5 friends, you're in trouble. Promise you. If you got more than 5 close friends, you're in trouble. Okay? And they say choose your friends. Remember, if the 5 friends around you, if you hang around 6 idiots, you be the 7th one. If you hang around 6 millionaires, you be the 7th one. Are the people around you making you grow, or are they diverting you from your goal? Be very, very mindful of that. Very important. If you rub off people, they rub off you. So cultivate yourself. If it means you must be a lone ranger, you say hi, that's what you do. Don't hang with people. That's not going to take your goals. And so I've seen a lot of these things on social media now. People hanging around in clubs and this and that, and it's all stable stuff. It's all I would like to see people hang around and say, no, we've gone to this conference and we're doing this deal, we're starting this business. You don't see that. What you see, it's nice life, this and we're partying, this and that. Guys, sorry to say, but that does not cut it. Okay? That does not cut it. Honestly speaking, that does not cut it. I don't know why my video is getting darker. I'm trying to sort it out, but I'm hoping you can see. I don't want to stop it now. Anyway, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think it's just background like that. So, I'm saying, evaluate yourself, guys. Cut out all unnecessary people. They don't making you increasing your value. Cut it out. Cut it out. Okay? So you put them aside. Okay? Now, moving into the mental side of things is take care of your mind space. Take care of your mind space. Take care. Cut out all negativity in your life. Cut it out. You don't wake up in the morning, you don't feel like doing something. Cut it out. You know? Only focus on the things that will make you better. If these things, you got people that are not making you attain your goals, but it's nice to have people around, that's all people. Cut it out, you know? And secondly, guys, take time for yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself, okay? My goals were quite simple, is to make myself a high value man, increase my value, get married, is still on the card, and another strong bond, family bond with my daughter, and progressing that. I've made some plans around that. I'm quite excited about. I feel they're long overdue. I'm hoping that you also make some plans that make you feel that warm and fuzzy feeling around you. I really hope that you do that from a mental point of view. And guys, take time to meditate. I meditate. I sit and I think of all the positive stuff that's going through my life, and I let that sink in. And that inspires me or gives me the fuel to go forward. So don't be too hard on yourself. Watch Circle of the People. Watch it all. And then me, myself, I'm on the quest of being a high value man, and it means a lot of things to me, which I'm doing now, I'm taking. So until next time, guys, this is just a quick video to catch up where we are. I said to you by next week, I'm going to have the step-by-step follow the money. I still owe you that. And I really, really hope that seasons are turning, that you are reviewing a lot of things that you're doing, and you're trying to get to the past, as the same as I'm trying to get it. So all the best. I wish you all the best. I really hope that you can take your life seriously and move forward and get your life to a better place. Because once you are better, I'm better, the world is different. So for now, bye for now. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Click the notification, the bell, so that you can get notification and post the video, and then share my videos. And I'm getting some feedback. I appreciate it, how we can improve. So bye for now, and hope you have a great weekend. I know, before I forget, one of the issues I said, developments in my company, we've gone into real estate. Believe it or not, I'm an intern. So I sell property. If you got a property you want to buy, or you want to sell, you want to lease, try me. You never know. So, but right now I'm still in that intensive process where I do sell, but I've got a principal watching over my shoulder, using that as a learning curve, but obviously the bigger goal of what I want to do with this thing going forward. But now it's still premature to just put out there. So, bye for now. I really love you guys, and I really I am rooting for you. I'm hoping you can find your spot. I'm hoping you can be a high value person going forward. Thanks a lot. See you next time. Goodbye.